Ever imagine swimming next to a crocodile as long as a school bus? Or how about a frog so big it makes your pet dog look like a joke? What about a snake so long it could block an entire river? And that's just the start. We have many more gigantic creatures in store. Welcome back to another episode of Forever Green. Today we'll show you the 40 largest animals ever caught on camera. Many of these giant animals you're about to see are captured 1 in a million times. You'll see huge creatures that make you wonder what else is out there. But wait, that's not all. We'll end up with an encounter that will send chills down your spine. So get ready, click subscribe, and let's dive in. Number 1. A 50-foot anaconda swimming across a Brazilian river. Look at this massive 50-foot anaconda swimming across a Brazilian river. This snake is so long it looks like a living, moving part of the river itself. Witnessing such a creature in motion is like peeking into a world where 2. A massive leatherback sea turtle. On a beach in Barcelona, a massive leatherback sea turtle is washed up on a beach. It's so massive that a crane was needed just to move it. This ancient mariner brought the beach to a standstill. Its sheer size and the effort to return it to the sea were a testament to the enduring wonder of nature's creations. 3. Mysterious sea creature caught on tape. Hold your breath for this one. We've got something straight out of a sailor's wildest nightmare. The sea monster so elusive it makes the diver look like a goldfish in a bowl. Shrouded in mystery, its size alone could tell tales of the dark, deep seas. A cameo in your nightmares? Possibly. 4. Odin, the liger. Meet Odin, the liger. Yes, you read that right. Not a tiger, not a lion, but a liger. This massive kitty makes your pet cat look like a teddy bear. With its majestic mane and a roar that echoes through the land, Odin is the ultimate blend of size and strength. Odin's the kind of buddy you want on your team during a jungle standoff. 5. White sturgeon, a fish twice the size of a human. Imagine fishing and catching a creature that looks like it swam straight out of prehistory. That's the white sturgeon for you folks. This ancient swimmer is a throwback to prehistoric times, and yes, it's twice your size. Fishing for this giant is like trying to hook a moving car. Good luck with that. 6. Massive snake. Gliding into the spotlight, we have a massive snake that could easily star in its own horror movie. This creature is so large it could hug a car, and not in a cute way. Forget those tiny garden snakes. This one's more like a living, breathing jump scare that forgot to stop growing. 7. Huge crocodile in Alfeo River State Park. Down by the Alfeo River State Park, there's a crocodile that's been skipping the queues at the gym. This hulking reptile is so huge, it makes the swamp look like a jacuzzi. Locals say it's like seeing a dinosaur decided to take a modern-day holiday. Just don't plan on swimming nearby unless you fancy a game of tug with teeth. 8. Monster-size octopus. Octopuses are cool, but have you ever seen a monster-size one? We're talking about an octopus so big it could wrap around your house, with tentacles that could double as car hoses. This sea creature is all about that huge life. Just imagine the ink it could spill, enough to write its own epic tale. 9. A big dog. Big dogs are lovable, but this one's so big you might mistake it for a small horse. Perfect for those who can't decide between getting a pony or a dog. Walking this canine doesn't require a leash, you need a rope. Warning, standard dog beds need not apply. This pooch needs a full mattress. 10. World's cutest and biggest rabbit. Rabbits are cute, but have you met the world's cutest and biggest rabbit? This fluffy giant is all ears, literally, with a hop that could outjump basketball players. This bunny is living proof that size does matter when it comes to cuteness. One cuddle session with this fella and you'll need a bigger lap. Carrots? You're gonna need a whole farm.
Oh, no.
11. Giant Holstein Frisian bull dwarfing a 5-foot man. Picture a bull so big, a 5-foot man looks like he's standing next to a moving van. The Holstein Friesian bull is the giant of the cow world, dwarfing everything around it. Farmers probably need a ladder just to pat its back. Just don't make it a bull in a china shop. 11. Biggest tiger in the world. Meet the biggest tiger in the world. This tiger is so large it makes other cats look like house pets. This feline is the king of kings in the jungle gym. I think it could probably bench press a car. Watching it walk is like seeing a nature's masterpiece in motion. A blend of beauty, power, and a whole lot of awe. 13. Massive great white shark eats fisherman's tuna. A fisherman was proud of his catch, a giant tuna, until an even bigger guest decided it's lunchtime. A great white shark so massive it could make the tuna look like a snack. This shark was so big it could probably eat sandwiches the size of a small boat. Talk about a fishtail no one would ever believe without the video proof. 14. Biggest tree frog. Jumping into the spotlight is a tree frog so large it could give a small dog a run for its money. This amphibian giant might just be the prince of leaps. Ready to spring into your heart or give you a mini heart attack. Either way, it's bound to leave an impression. 15. Simba lion with Prince Humaid in Dubai. Let's meet Simba, who's taken couch surfing to the next level. He's chilling on the sofa with Prince Humaid like it's no big deal. This lion is so majestic it makes the furniture look like it was made for royalty. Honestly, who needs a guard dog when you have a lion lounging in your living room? 16. Giant algebra tortoises. Here's a heartwarming scene. A girl, dwarfed by the size of 2 giant algebra tortoises, share a meal with them. These gentle giants might move slow, but they're sure to win the race to our hearts. A reminder that sometimes the biggest creatures have the gentlest souls. 17. 30-foot crocodile. Imagine taking a dip and finding yourself next to a crocodile as long as a school bus. This isn't a scene from a horror movie, but a breathtaking moment of a diver swimming alongside a 30-foot crocodile in a Maine lake. This croc is so massive it makes the diver look like a tiny fish in comparison. Talk about checking your bravery levels. 18. Biggest horse. Watching the biggest horse in the world pull a cart is like watching a tank do the work of a bike. The horse is so huge, it turns a simple cart into a chariot fit for a parade. Just its hoof is the size of a dinner plate. Walking beside it, you feel like a mouse next to an elephant. 19. Giant elephant with big tusks. Meet an elephant whose tusks are so large they scrape the ground as it walks. This mammoth beast is a walking fortress with tusks so long they look like nature's own swords. Seeing it roam the land is like watching a piece of history move before your eyes. Absolute respect is due here. 20. Gigantic 26-foot anaconda. Some divers in Brazil came across a gigantic 26-foot anaconda. Yes, you read that right. The snake was so big it could easily wrap around a small car. Diving with this creature isn't just a swim, it's an encounter with a legend. And yes, it's as spine-tingling as it sounds.
My God, look at the size of that snake, it's huge!
21. Huge Siberian tiger scares off other tigers. Ever seen a Siberian tiger that could scare off all other tigers? Well, now you have. This Siberian tiger is the boss of its territory, making other big cats look like kittens. Its roar alone could probably echo through the entire forest. This is not just a tiger, it's the king of the forest. No contest. 22. A massive gorilla scares off tourists. And let's not forget this massive gorilla that scares off tourists. This gorilla doesn't just sit there, it owns the place. When it looks your way, it's like being sized up by a furry boulder. Tourists find themselves not just admiring the view, but becoming part of a stare-down contest that they can't win. 23. Huge sea lions relaxing on a boat. Imagine a group of huge sea lions deciding your boat is the perfect sunbathing spot. That's right, they just hop on and relax like it's a floating lounge. These sea lions are so big, they make the boat look like a pool toy. Talk about taking the phrase "seize the day" to a whole new level. 24. Giant bear casually walks past tourists. In Alaska's Katmai National Park, tourists got the surprise of a lifetime when a giant bear casually strolled past them. This bear was so massive it made the tourists look like little figurines. Walking near this bear was like being next to a furry moving mountain. Definitely a moment for the books. 25. Biggest Jafarabadi buffalo. Meet the biggest Jafarabadi buffalo, and this takes the term big to a new level. This creature is so enormous it's like a tank covered in fur. With its heavy head and thick flat horns, this buffalo looks like it stepped out of a legend. Watching it roam is like seeing nature's own version of a superhero. 26. A giant python found in Indonesia. Over in Indonesia, a giant python was found that was so large they had to use a crane to lift it. Yes, a crane. This python isn't just a snake, it's a twisting monster from your wildest dreams. The sight of it hanging from a crane was both awe-inspiring and a bit terrifying. 27. Giant octopus changing color. You ever seen a giant octopus changing color? It's like watching a living, breathing mood ring. This octopus was so big and so adept at changing colors, it could have been its own light show. It's not just an octopus, it's a master of disguise and a sea wizard rolled into one. 28. A huge moose passing the road in downtown Anchorage, Alaska. In Anchorage, a moose so towering it strolled through downtown as if it owned the place. This moose was so large it made cars look like toys. Watching it cross the street was like seeing nature reclaiming its space in the most majestic way possible. A true only in Alaska moment. 29. Large wolf drinking water. Capture the moment of a giant wolf, majestic and fierce, pausing to drink from a stream. This wolf, with its imposing size and wild beauty, makes you appreciate the power and grace of nature. 30. Tallest horse. Behold the tallest horse, a creature so lofty it seems to touch the sky. With legs that go on for days and a height that challenges basketball players, this horse redefines what it means to be tall. Standing next to it, you can't help but feel a mix of awe and a tiny bit of jealousy. 31. A king cobra standing at a height of a man. Encounter a king cobra standing at the height of a man. This cobra doesn't just slither, it looks you straight in the eye. Encountering this snake is like coming face to face with a creature from an ancient myth. 32. Massive vulture trying to fly after release. Witness a scene where a vulture so massive it attempts to take flight. Then in that moment, humans look no bigger than ants beneath its extensive wings. The sight of it attempting to soar is both awe-inspiring and a little bit intimidating. 33. Huge alligator tries to catch a drone in the Amazon River. Down in the Amazon River, a huge alligator made a splash when it tried to snatch a drone buzzing overhead. This alligator wasn't playing games. It saw the drone as a tasty snack. Watching it leap out of the water was like seeing a prehistoric monster in action. Just a regular day in the Amazon, where even the reptiles are tech savvy. 34. Huge bull elephant in Etosha National Park. In Etosha National Park, a massive bull elephant makes an unforgettable impression. This elephant is so large it makes the surrounding landscape look like a tiny model. Walking near this colossus, you can't help but feel the ground shake with each step it takes. 35. Man standing between two huge tigers. There's a man standing between two huge tigers, feeling like the filling in a big cat sandwich. This man did just that, and the picture is nothing short of breathtaking. The tigers, with their imposing size and majestic presence, make the human companions look like mere guests in their kingdom. It's a heart-stopping moment of beauty and bravery. 36. Big manatees swimming below the boats of the tourist. Big manatees, gentle giants of the sea swimming below tourist boats, dwarf the vessel with their massive size. Seeing them glide gracefully under the water is like watching nature's version of peaceful giants, reminding us of the wonders hidden beneath the waves. 37. Divers swimming alongside the giant great white shark. Dive into an underwater ballet where a diver swimming alongside a giant great white shark offers a scene straight out of an adventure movie. This shark, with its colossal size, makes the diver look like a tiny fish in comparison. It's an encounter that's both terrifying and exciting. 38. A giant golden eagle carrying a fox. Witness a giant golden eagle in action, carrying away a fox in its talons. This moment captures the raw survival instincts and the incredible strength of a bird that rules the skies. A true giant among avians. 39. Huge ostrich charging at a girl. This enormous ostrich, in a display of speed and power, charges toward a girl, its size making it seem more like a feathered dinosaur than a bird. Ostriches, known for their speed, become towering figures of feathered fury when provoked. This encounter is a stark reminder of the wildness that lies beneath the surface of even the most bird-brained of creatures. 40. Whale watchers encounter a 100-foot-long blue whale. Whale watchers had the encounter of a lifetime when they came across a 100-foot blue whale. This whale was so immense it made the boat feel like a rubber duck in a bathtub. Seeing it glide through the water was like witnessing a giant of the ocean in all its glory. Truly a moment where time stands still and nature takes your breath away. Well, we've reached the end of our giant adventure. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, the world is full of wonders. See you next time.